Hi guys, we are working on the homework for today, October 14th. It's the decimal operation practice, and it's just the circled problems. I am not going to do the addition or the subtraction with you. I am going to do some of the division and some of the multiplication, because those are the trickier ones, and I just want to make sure that you can do them. So I'm going to start right here with the multiplication, and I'm going to start with the double digit multiplication down here. Okay, I'm going to do these three double digit, and then I'll come up and I'll do these two single digit, just so you can see that example. So on number 17, the first thing I need to do is multiply 8 through both of these numbers. So I'm going to do 6 times 8, 48, put my 8 down, carry my 4. Then I'm going to do 8 times 2 is 16 plus 4. Okay, 16 plus 4 is 20. I'm done with this 8 because I've multiplied it through both those numbers. Now I bring a placeholder 0 down. Now I can multiply my 4 through. 4 times 6 is 24. Put my 4 down, carry my 2. 4 times 2 is 8, plus 2 is 10. Okay? I'm done multiplying, so now I add. 8 plus 0, 0 plus 4, 2 plus 0, and 1. I'm not done yet. I need to place my decimal. So I go back and I look how many digits were behind the decimals in the problem. So there's 1, 2, 3 digits behind the decimals. So I need 3 digits behind the decimals in the answer. So I shift 1, 2, 3. Okay, 1 decimal, 2, 4, 8. Number 19. I need to multiply my 4 through first. So 4 times 5 is 20. Carry my 2. 4 times 3 is 12, plus 2 is 14. I'm done with my 4, put my placeholder 0. 5 times 5 is 25. 5 times 3 is 15, plus 2 is 17. Okay, I'm done multiplying. I can do my adding, zeros. 4 plus 5 is 9, 1 plus 7 is 8, and then I have a 1. How many digits are behind the decimal in the problem? There's 3 digits, and so in my answer, I have to have 3 digits behind the decimal. Number 23. 7 times 2, 14. 7 times 6, 42. Plus 1 is 43. Done with the 7. Put my placeholder 0. 5 times 2 is 10. 5 times 6 is 30. Plus 1 is 31. Now I'm done multiplying, so I can add 4, 3, 5, 3. How many digits are behind the decimal? This one I have 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? So that's double digit by double digit multiplication with decimals. I'm going to show you double digit by single digit right here. Okay? So number 13. 2 times 6 is 12. 2 times 1 is 2, plus 1 is 3. Okay? That's all my multiplying, but now I need to place my decimal. How many digits are there behind the decimal in the problem? There's 1, 2, 3, so I have to have 3 digits behind the decimal in my answer. So I start here, 1, 2, 3. I have a blank shift here, so I have to place a 0. Okay? let's try 11. 4 times 6, 6 times 4, 24. 4 times 8 is 32, plus 2 is 34. How many digits? Behind my decimal, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay? So you should be able to do these ones up here following kind of the rule of what I've done down there. So I'm going to flip over to division. Okay? I want to work out some of these division problems with you, and I think I'm going to do just the last 4. Okay? If you are somebody who needs more space to write, go ahead and rewrite these on graph paper. If you feel like this is enough room for you, that's okay. You can write it right here. I do not want to divide by a decimal, so I have to shift this decimal to be behind the 5, because then I'm just left with 5. Okay? So if I shift this decimal, I can divide by 5. I shifted it once. I have to shift this decimal once and carry it straight up. Okay? So now I can say, how many times does 5 go into 2? I can't do that. So I need to say, how many times does 5 go into 27? Well, it'll go in there 5 times. I write my 5 above the 7 because I'm talking about 27, okay? So that was my divide step. I now need to multiply. So 5 times 5 is 25. Okay, that's my multiply step. Now I need to subtract. Okay, so 7 minus 5 is 2. 2 minus 2 is 0. Now I need to do my bring down step. Okay, so I bring down my next number, which is another 2. So I jump back to divide. 5 goes into 22. How many times? 4 times. I put it above my 2 because that's where I'm at. 4 times 5 is 20. Now I subtract. 22 minus 20 is 2. Now I'm on my bring down step. Bring down my 5. Back to divide. 5 goes into 25 5 times. 5 times 5 is 25. When I subtract that, I get 0, and I'm done. Okay? This 0 tells me I'm done because I don't have any more numbers to bring down. Okay? So, I do not want to divide by decimal 9. I shift it once, so I have to shift this once, bring it straight up. 9 goes into 44. Okay, we're going to say it goes into 44, 3 times. Nope, that was not right. I had it right the first time, and then I second guessed myself, so let me fix that. 9 goes into 44 4 times, and let's say you just don't know. You're not sure. This multiplication chart can help you. So I need to know how many times 9 goes into 44. So I go down my 9 column until I find a number that's close to 44 without going over. So 45 is too much. So I need to bump back to 36, and when I slide my finger over, I can see I can put it in there 4 times, okay? So 9 goes into 44 4 times. 4 times 9 is 36, and I have to subtract, okay? I have to borrow. 14 minus 6 is 8. Now I bring down my 3. 9 goes into 83. Maybe you're not sure because 9s are not your strength. So you go down the 9 until you find a number close to 83. Right here, 81. slide it over, and it's 9. So 9 goes into 83 9 times. 9 times 9 is 81. Subtract. 3 minus 1 is 2. Bring down my 7. Okay? 9 goes into 27 3 times. 3 times 9 is 27. Subtract it. Get 0. Okay. Shift my decimal once so I can divide by a whole number. 3 goes into 3 1 time. 1 times 3 is 3. Subtract. Get 0. Bring down my 9. 3 goes into 9 3 times. 3 times 3 is 9. Subtract it. Get 0. Bring down my next number. 3 goes into 2 0 times. 0 times 3 is 0. Subtract it. Get 2. Bring down my last number. 3 goes into 21 7 times. 7 times 3 is 21. Subtract it, get 0. Anytime you don't know if a number goes into another number, use this multiplication chart. How many times does 3 go into 21? If you don't know, look down your 3 column until you find a number that's close to 21 without going over. Well, we found it exactly. It went in 7 times. Okay? That's how we got this 7 here. Okay, last problem. Shift my decimal, shift my decimal. Bring it up. 7 goes into 6. Nope, can't do it. So I need to know how many times 7 goes into 63. Well, if you're not sure, because 7s aren't your strong point, go down the 7 column until you find a number that's close to 63 without going over. I found it exactly. So it goes in 9 times. When I slide my finger over, it goes in 9 times exactly. So 7 goes into 63 9 times. I write it above my 3 because I'm talking about 63. 9 times 7 is 63. I subtract. I get 0. But listen, you can't be done yet. I know I usually say when there's no more numbers to bring down, you're done. And when you have a 0, you're done. But look at your problem. There's a space here that we didn't fill, and there's a space here that we didn't fill. We have to go back and put our zeros in. Now you get to be done. Okay? All right, you guys, I hope that helps you. I hope you can do now the rest of these with these examples of how to do long division, okay? These ones are a little bit simpler. They're not quite as much work. So good luck. If you need any more help, let me know.